Data analytics. Data analytics refers to the science of examining raw data with the intent of drawing conclusions about said information. This analysis is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling the data with the goal of discovering useful information, support decision-making, and suggesting conclusions. It is used in the business industry because of its ability to support better decisions, and in the sciences because of its ability to verify or disprove existing models or theories. Generally speaking, data analytics can be broken into three subcategories: exploratory data analysis, confirmatory data analysis, and qualitative data analysis. Each subfield differs quite a bit from the other, so it's important to discern between the three in order to understand their implications in the business world. First and foremost, exploratory data analysis is where new features in the data are discovered, hence the exploratory aspect of the name. It is used to summarize the main characteristics of the dataset, usually with some type of visual model. Made famous by John W. Tukey, he exclaimed that too much emphasis was being placed on confirmatory data analysis, and that more emphasis needed to be placed on using data in order to suggest hypotheses to test. According to Tukey, the main objectives of EDA consist of suggesting hypotheses about the causes of observed phenomena, assessing assumptions on which statistical inference will be based, supporting the selection of appropriate statistical tools and techniques, and providing a basis for further data collection through surveys or experiments. Many of these techniques are used in big data analytics, which we now know has many benefits for corporations in the modern business world. Confirmatory data analysis differs from EDA because the primary goal of CDA is to prove existing hypotheses are true or false. Confirmatory data analysis is another name for statistical hypothesis testing and involves testing a statistical hypothesis. This process commonly includes comparing two statistical datasets, forming a hypothesis for the statistical relationship between the two datasets, and then comparing this analysis to a proposed idealized null hypothesis in which no relationship exists between the two sets. The comparison is ruled statistically significant if the relationship between the datasets proves an unlikely relationship exists between the datasets and the null hypotheses. This type of analysis is great for looking for definitive answers to specific questions, as well as providing precise information in the right circumstances. It is also based upon well-established theory and methods, which leaves little room for error. Qualitative data analysis refers to the range of processes and procedures in which qualitative data that has already been collected is transformed in some form of explanation, understanding, or interpretation of whatever subjects are being investigated. Here's a quick overview of qualitative versus quantitative data. Qualitative data deals with descriptions, data that can be observed but not measured, colors, textures, smells, taste, appearances, beauty, etc. Opposed to quantitative data, which deals with numbers, data which can be measured, such as length, height, area, volume, weight, speed, time, temperature, etc. Hence the quantity aspect of quantitative data. As I previously touched upon before, qualitative data is the process of identifying, examining, and interpreting patterns and themes in textual data and determining how these patterns and themes contribute to answering the research questions at hand. QDA usually takes the form of interpretive philosophy and involves writing and identifying themes because qualitative data generally cannot be measured with a numerical result. QDA has many business implications because it measures things that cannot be analyzed using typical data analysis. For example, human work capital, environmental issues, and ethical issues can all be measured by employing qualitative data analysis techniques. It is especially important in analyzing consumer behavior because it can tell researchers how and why consumers pick their preferences. In other words, QDA helps individuals answer true business value questions such as the why and how of a given situation. Data analytics has many benefits to a corporation, whether it be exploratory, confirmatory, or qualitative in nature. Each subset of the broader term data analytics has its own benefits and setbacks, so understanding the differences between the three can prove invaluable to a business wishing to succeed. However, Regardless of the techniques employed, it is clear data analytics is a fast and emerging trend in the modern business world.